Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, August 13th. You'll be interested to know. 65 years ago, today in 1961, workers and soldiers began erecting the Berlin Wall, sealing off neighborhoods and marking a sudden physical divide that transformed daily life in the city. The construction documented a determined assertion of control, but also crystallized a milestone in Cold War history, prompting creative civic responses and long-term reflection on freedom and unity. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with 2 to 3 plus feet coming in. Conditions stay clean until around noon, when they shift to fair with 2 to 3 feet. Winds are onshore at 4 miles per hour and will pick up slightly to 8 miles per hour by 1 p.m. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 1 foot incoming low tide when the southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 16 seconds and the onshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 5 feet at 10:45 a.m., followed by a 1.5 foot low tide just before 4. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 75 degrees for the water temperature. Expect fair conditions on Friday with waves around 2 to 3 feet, but choppy conditions develop later in the day as winds pick up to 10 miles per hour. Saturday sees a size increase to 4 to 6 feet, though choppy conditions persist by midday with winds reaching 11 miles per hour. Sunday maintains 4 to 5 feet, but becomes choppy in the afternoon, making Saturday the standout day for surf. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 72 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:38 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:12. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high near 75 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 77. Tonight, expect cloudy conditions with a low around 66 and a calm southwest breeze around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday through Monday will be mostly sunny to partly sunny, with highs rising from near 75 Friday to near 77 on Monday and west winds around 10 miles per hour or less. Nights stay mild with lows in the mid-60s and generally partly cloudy skies. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, social media videos of street takeovers, including one in Scripps Ranch, are aiding in a crackdown on illegal street racing and sideshows. Over the weekend, 2 men were arrested on felony charges, and dozens of citations were issued during a joint operation by the San Diego Police Department and California Highway Patrol. The operation began early Saturday morning when investigators identified a social media group coordinating these takeovers. Joshua David Ruiz, an 18-year-old, was arrested for participating in a sideshow, causing approximately $5,153 in roadway damage. Another suspect, 27-year-old Jesus Arias Ruiz Jr., fled from officers at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour before being apprehended on Monday. Now on to sports. 3 big questions arise after the shocking sale of the Los Angeles Lakers. Is the Dodgerification of the team on hold? And what does this mean for a potential Las Vegas franchise? The Buss family's stewardship of the Lakers spanned 11 championships, while Mark Walter's tenure lasted less than a year. Walter will sell his shares to Bob Iger and Josh Kushner at a valuation of $12.5 billion. This sale raises questions about Laker operations, NBA expansion, and the legacy of the Buss family. With so much uncertainty, the future of the Lakers remains unclear. In local sports, San Diego is riding a 5-game winner going into Cleveland, taking 3 straight from Milwaukee, including a 4-3 win yesterday at Petco Park behind a strong bullpen day from Adrian Morejon, who struck out 4 over 2 scoreless innings for his 9th win. Xander Bogaerts homered and drove in a run, and a sweep, plus a series win over Houston, has the Padres at 65-57. Now sitting on the second National League wildcard spot ahead of Arizona and Philadelphia. They're 15-4 over their last 19. Next up, Michael King starts tomorrow at 4:10 against Cleveland's Gavin Williams to open a 3-game set at Progressive Field. Meanwhile, the Chargers open their preseason tonight in Houston. Justin Herbert and most starters sit, so expect a heavy dose of Trey Lance and DJ Galilee battling for the backup job. Rashawn Slater, Quentin Johnston, and several offensive linemen are out as Jim Harbaugh keeps his core healthy for the regular season. Out at Snapdragon, SDSU football is being cautious in fall camp after losing 2 players for the season, shifting tonight's FanFest scrimmage to touch football ahead of their August 28th opener. In top news, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, the youngest person to hold the role, will leave the Trump administration at the end of the month to spend more time with her young family. Leavitt, age 28, called it a bittersweet decision in a social media post after President Donald Trump announced her departure. She recently returned to the White House podium after the birth of her second child, a daughter named Viviana, in May. Leavitt expressed that she cannot be the best mom her 2 young children deserve while fulfilling the demands of the role. Trump respected her decision and indicated she will remain a top outside advisor within the Republican Party. In business news, survivors have emerged in China's fiercely competitive car market, which is increasingly dominated by electric-powered vehicles. Geely ranks first, with its Yuan electric hatchback being the best seller, selling nearly 197,500 units. The price is just under 100,000 won. Tesla's Model E ranked second, with more than 180,000 sold, priced between 263,000 won and 313,000 won. New energy vehicles accounted for 65.1% of new passenger cars sold in July, showing a significant increase from 54% last year. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $64,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just under $1,900. And XRP is down 1% to $1.01. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Some Claude users are upset that Anthropic's new watermarks will identify AI-generated content in their work. Anthropic recently decided to watermark outputs by inserting invisible code into the chatbot's text. This policy addresses the European Union Artificial Intelligence Act's Transparency Code, which mandates labeling AI-generated content. While regulators may be satisfied, many users express frustration. One Reddit user claimed the watermarking system is a draconian conspiracy against innocent users. However, other users countered that the watermarks are necessary for accountability and to mitigate risks associated with AI-generated content. In general, support for watermarking appears to outweigh criticism. And in entertainment news, while giving his all to his portrayal of Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Reckoning, Jeremy Strong reached out to the Meta chief executive officer and Facebook co-founder. The Oscar nominee recently revealed that he mailed Zuckerberg to assure him he takes the responsibility very seriously. Strong noted that the tech mogul responded, but would not reveal the details of Zuckerberg's email. "It feels incredibly fraught to talk about the movie," added Strong. "I feel an enormous sense of weight and responsibility." The film premieres on October 9th, focusing on a 2021 document leak that exposed harm Facebook caused on society. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American civil rights leader and minister, Martin Luther King Jr. And he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, reminding us that freedom and unity are essential in overcoming societal divides." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.